So Auspex won't be of any use either. It's pretty much you're using a computer pretty much, and the detection bonus from the ship is +10.
Well, since you're using a computer, it still sounds like tech use.
Yeah, I know, but it's weird that way.
It looks like
Can
all
any
of
of
us...
you actually just like look out the window and see if there's anything out there?
No, we're dumb.
Look out, the captain. No, you actually passed.
Yep.
Captain's the only one who knows how to look out a window.
The after much debate, the captain pushes a few buttons and gets it right. You detect another ship in the system. From the signature and from some of the information that was actually downloaded, you do detect that it is an Inquisitor black ship.
Black ship?
You get it.
I vote we leave.
We can't leave. What are we gonna do?
It's orbiting the planet Merba. But it is in geosynchronous orbit. It does seem to be... It's as if though it's tethered to one point on the planet and it's moving with that point.
I say we slide behind around the planet and get on its blind side.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, assuming there's somewhere to land, but yeah.
Who knows, this might be the friendly Inquisitor.
Yeah, is there any indication this might be the friendly Inquisitor that she told us about?
Seeing as she said it was he was a Grand Inquisitor. The ship is actually rather small. You're thinking it may not be, though you obviously can't tell from here. You can't tell like who's on board or anything. But with a name like Grand Inquisitor Malleus, you're expecting like this huge big vessel, and this is just like a small frigate or raider.
So it doesn't have Exterminatus.
Likely not. It's just from a quick flick through the computer, you notice that it's just a Tempest class strike frigate, obviously painted in Inquisitor colours, and you know, got the big eye on it and all that other fun stuff. But other than that, it doesn't seem like it's a grand cruiser or a battleship. It's really small. It's not much bigger than your current vessel.
Okay, so I'm gonna like fuck our ass.
I'd actually tell a lie. It's smaller than your current vessel.
Smaller?
Do we think our ship could take this ship?
Well,
What was that, sir?
before we engage in the ship, is it having some type of signal frequency, like communications being sent out?
Yes, it is communicating with the planet. It's most probably planetfall. They've made planetfall, and the ship's just staying in orbit with them to stay in contact, because like you know how good radio receivers are in the 40,000 years.
But it's not like we don't see any antennas pointing out to space, maybe to another battle fleet.
There are no transmissions heading into outer space. The psychic characters in the group may attempt a psi-science roll to see if there are any astropath communications going out, but with detection material you can't.
Oh.
There doesn't seem to be any transmissions of an astropath nature at the moment. The astropath chamber actually doesn't seem to have any presences in it at all.
Cool.
So if we destroy it, no one would know.
We really want to just start a fight with these guys? We have no idea what kind of weapons they've got.
That's true. We don't know if
I say we go maybe go and check out the ground crew and maybe take out that half force and then go and then worry about above after.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about starting a fight on the ground then, because we don't know what's going to start one of these invasions from the core.
The ship is mostly of equal value to your ship, like dollars wise. But it is an Inquisitor ship, so opening fire on it may not be the wisest thing.
Alright, so I vote we just try to hide from the Inquisitor and then do an investigation like we are supposed to.
Oh, you guys also have basic landing craft. As far as you're aware, you will not be outclassed. It'll be pretty even. Like seriously, you be trading shots.
I think we should call this Inquisitor. If his ship is not just going to defeat ours in combat, worst case scenario, he attacks us and we're even. I think maybe we should try to contact him.
What would we gain in that?
We'll definitely lose the surprise element. I kind of like them not even knowing we're there.
Exactly. I don't see what they're doing. Take them by
if we attack
surprise.
it, then we lose our ground surprise as well, right? Like we can go and just scout out what they're after, and if it's artifacts or whatever, maybe after they recover it, we can take it from.
Yeah, they can do the hard work and we can just go in and take the prize.
Yeah.
Because we didn't bring a cornet guy, so we have no one who can really dig for us. I'm not gonna get dirty.
D4, you remember what happened when they shot a weapon off by accident? The ground
Yeah, but we'll be
sprang
expecting it. They weren't.
I'm talking about the Necroid Tyrannus creatures will come to investigate.
Yeah, I suppose. But they weren't expecting the things to come out of the ground. We are, so we have an advantage there.
Yeah, but we don't have the advantage of knowing what's going to cause them to come out of the ground.
I suppose. Still though, we're like a group of badasses. If they wanted to like kick off and go us, well, we can run the other way and get on our ship and leave, so like any proper badass should do.
So yeah, let's keep the element of surprise, I say.
I think so. I think we're gonna need it. Worst case, we bump into each other.
Use it. If we're able to sneak in and sneak out, all the better.
Yeah.
No arguments here.
Especially, I don't want to fire my weapon and have a bunch of an army of Necroid Tyrannid mutants on my ass.
And then it might be a little bit more covert for Delilah than she wants.
That too.
I got the impression that they wanted us to be. They would have wanted us to be semi-discreet. Was that not?
I think
Well,
they
that's why we
wanted.
want to keep our surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she doesn't want anyone to know she sent us there, not even the Inquisitors.
No, because it seems like if anyone has like, if they have contacts in the Imperium, if her husband finds out, presumably he's gonna be pissed off at her. So.
Yeah. And these immortal guys, you don't want to get on their bad side, so let's just be invisible ghosts.
And like you said, his second in command is a complete badass, so imagine what he must be like.
Carrying a legendary weapon and commanding that guy? Yeah, their commander is probably a super badass. Do we need to do any scanners to
Okay,
find
so
a
what's-
place to...
Yeah, if you want to make another scan, just to see if you can find a location close by to land.
Tech too hard for me to use. Damn, nice.
Captain's on
Guys, I
fire.
found a perfect spot to land. Look over there. The ship will fit perfectly.
No, you're not taking the whole ship down. You do have shuttlecraft. They've only got they aren't armed with overtly with weapons. They've just got like an autocannon.
Down the planet we go.
Let's do this.
Do I get to bring my minions along?
Yep. I was about to ask, what is everyone taking?
My basic equipment, my minion, and my gun.
I'm taking my basic equipment and cane.
I don't happen to have any land vehicles as part of my ship, do I?
No, you will be on foot. You can like land the pilot. Like you just got a like little shuttle to land in.
God damn it. We need to get bikes.
I want
So
to
we can
bring
be a
two
biking
servitors with me.
squad.
And who's
I'm
to
just gonna bring
say?
myself, like my basic gear and my minions. Both of them.
Yeah, I want to bring two servitors along. A little while back, I sent you a little art clip through Roll20 that could be a good token for a servitor.
He said a servitor. He didn't say a combat servitor.
One of them will fight all right. The other one will be good at dying, and then later I'll try to maybe attach one of these mechanoid spider limbs to it and see what I can do about that.
We'll save the other one for like digging up some ground for us.
I've just got some what's his names at the moment for the servitors, but I will get a more appropriate one.
This planet looks like the canteen.
Okay, as you guys head plant side, I want you actually piloting, or do we have a random brain plugged in that's piloting?
I can pilot.
Yep, just make a pilot test for me.
Oh, that should have been 45. Sorry.
That's all good. You land the piloting craft about 5 kilometers out from the structures that have been erected. You believe it's safe distance. You believe you weren't detected at all in your descent. But other than that, it's your 5 kilometer walk to the base. Because you obviously had to watch out for like not be getting too close so they couldn't see you. So it is nighttime and it is raining as well, which is working in your favour.
So what's the geography in the planet like?
It's you're in a jungled area, but most of the other geography you saw on your way here was a harsh desert type, and like lots of magma fields and volcanoes. It does appear that there has been a lot of bombing on the planet, most likely from back in pre-heresy when Horus was here, and they had to bomb the planet from orbit because of the danger.
I'd like to use my auspex to scan for life forms, if possible.
Yep, make a roll.
So it'd be a tech use to use my auspex.
Yeah, it's tech used to use the life form scanner. As you're moving through the jungle, you're checking your specs as you go. You notice there are life forms out there. Though they appear to be more like predatory animals and stuff like that. But obviously, there's 6 of you, and you're all fairly heavily armored, so they seem to be giving you a bit of a wide berth. You do notice below your feet, approximately a couple of about 50-60 meters, there are some faint energy sources, but they don't seem to be active. It's like the low hum of a servitor in standby mode kind of thing.
I think I could potentially set my servitors to digging down to one of these energy sources, unless we think we're going to wake up a mechanical spider by doing that.
It seems to be how they were woken up last time with someone breaking something.
What energy source is this?
We could go and scout out the other base where the Inquisitors are.
I am kind of interested to know what the Inquisitors are up to.
I mean, they might already be halfway down to the other energy source, so it would save us a lot of time.
What was that?
Or they could all be dead,
Something really
eaten by
funny.
the spiders.
No,
Just writing my mark on my head.
The creatures that came out of the ground weren't spiders. They came out of spires.
Yeah, but you said they were scarab, like, Necron units.
Aren't Necron scarabs just people? They're just called
No.
scarabs?
No, they're literally like giant beetles.
Oh. There you go. Fucking Necron, seriously.
Now they got like beetles and all sorts of other weird contraptions.
Those pyramid things are the scariest monoliths.
The flying fortress.
Yeah, let's not fight a monolith.
I don't think any of us know what the monolith looks like. How much
It's
knowledge?
probably a good assumption.
How much knowledge do we have of Necrons besides just knowing their name?
I probably don't know fuck all. I don't even have Forbidden Lord of Xenos.
Yeah, you'd have to have some Xeno or actual direct contact with them.
So we wouldn't even know a Tyranid and a Necron if we stepped on one.
You'd have a fair idea, you just wouldn't know the inner workings of them.
So what are we gonna do? I vote for the Inquisitor camp and see what they're up to.
I wanna see what they're doing.
Same.
I'll go.
I'm up for this as well, but I'd like to just keep an eye on my aspects, and I'd like to notice if any of these energy sources below the surface start doing anything new.
So on our way, I just want to see if there's like any tall things jutting out of the landscape that I could use as a vantage point.
Are they supposed to be the Inquisitor guards?
They're Imperial Guardsmen, yeah.
Ah. So I should recognize them.
Yep. The purple thing in the middle there you can see is a rhino.
Oh, what? You said Oronic?
A rhino.
Oh, a rhino. A troop transporter.
That would be useful.
Yeah, but I think they would hear us driving away with it.
Who looks the least fucking mutant? Probably Sal.
Someone who has normality.
I agree with Danny, we definitely should steal the Rhino if we can get away with it.
I'm no good with up close though.
I literally look like a demon. I have a demonic I have pseudo demonhood.
I just look like a person in power armor.
Well, I suppose if I'm wearing my power armor, you can't really tell.
We should take our helmets off and walk into that camp. They'll all shit themselves.
They'd probably die immediately from fear.
Yeah, I think I'm better off covering you guys from afar.
Well, I say we try and go in there and see what they're up to, like pretend that we're meant to be there. And then worst case scenario, if they try to kick off, we just take our helmets off and they'll all shit themselves and die. Unless they're really well trained, at which point we're fucked.
Well,
True.
if we're gonna go in there, I could use my command stuff and my Imperial Guard knowledge to just act like I'm a Supreme Colonel like I used to be.
Perfect, and we'll just walk along beside you and pretend we're like bodyguards or something.
And because it's raining and dark, they shouldn't be able to quite tell that we're not. I'll tell Lilith to stay here. So we're gonna go in and pretend I'm a colonel. You're my god.
Hey, sounds good to me.
Well, it's dark and
Yes, I'm
raining, so they're not gonna have super good visibility.
Danny has his bottom half of his body looks like some animal.
Oh, if he stays
Yeah, but
back.
does he wear like a robe or something?
Yeah, I guess.
Or does he show off his goat legs all the time?
I'm gonna say that your average Magos does not look like a human. He could have any manner of weird shape. If I just try to drape my robes over my mutations as best I can, try to pass for a normal Magos.
Exactly, and if anyone questions, it's just be like, look motherfucker, I'm a Magos, fuck off.
So I'm gonna do a command on these guys. Do I need a rope for that?
Yeah, you will.
Ooh, I fucked that up.
You're like, I fucked your mom! And I demand you listen to me!
I do have a aura of a command or whatever that trait is. Oh, here we go. Attention, soldiers! Colonel Cat here from the 31st Regiment. What is your mission here?
He just gives you a weird look. He says, what are you doing here? I was under the impression we're the only ones here.
Nonsense. I have reports of coming here. And to inspect your progression.
I'll just go grab the Inquisitor. I think she may be someone that you're looking for.
Excellent.
He starts to walk away.
I don't think we should let this guy walk off and get his Inquisitor.
You don't think?
What do you expect us to do? Shoot him? She's gonna come running if we do.
I don't know, maybe we yell at him and intimidate him a little bit. He'll tell us a little bit more about why he's here before he does this.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Be like, fuck you, I'm in command!
Get back here, soldier! Now I'm gonna do like an intimidate, not intimidate, but it's gonna be a command fear.
Like,
Can
well,
I
I
get-
haven't dismissed you yet. Come back here, that sort of thing.
Motherfucker didn't even salute. Drop and give me 50!
Worse than last
Yeah, he kind of just like raises his eyebrow at you and like, I think this is definitely something the Inquisitor wants to talk to you about.
On the outside, John, we found someone who's worth with dice than you.
I was just thinking that. You see him walk down the bottom here and he rounds the corner.
Should we follow? He said the Inquisitor wants to see us, which is odd.
I reckon we should try. Be easier to fight just the Inquisitor than everybody.
True.
Rhinos don't have guns, do they? They're just transports.